my friends, welcome back. Let me get this thing stop moving. Stop moving. Here we go. Today's shave is brought to us by Speick Stick. I'm kind of working on, we're going on vacation at the end of the month, and I'm looking for small items that we can make my traveling a little easier. And I found that Speick fits right in a medicine bottle like that. I had to cut a little bit off the length. This is a brand new one, but I cut about this much off the end, and it fits perfectly in a medicine bottle. So that's one item. Our other thing we're practicing with is a very abbreviated brush. This is for application of powders, but it's super soft, but it very much resembles a synthetic brush. So we're going to be trying that today too. Coming back to the well, I liked this razor so much last time. I said, well, it's in the rotation, but I'm going to move it up again. This is that Kifa razor I got from my friend Matt. It was such a pleasure to use before. I intend to use it more. So here it is. Let's get started. Gotta get using a Speick stick. You just rub it on the wet face. And if you have some whiskers there, it's gonna grab some, and it should be able to work a lather off of it. Just kind of rubbing it on there. And we get our abbreviated brush. We'll just take this and we'll squeeze the water out of it, and then see how that does. Well, not as well as I had thought, but it's getting the job done. It's just taking a little bit. I think it's because I don't have a longer handle, so it feels like it's not working as fast, but it's doing the job. The sticks also last a long time. So my new friend left a comment on the last shave about Williams. He really loves his Williams, and it's gone, and he's grieving for it. He's just trying to find a cost-effective replacement for Williams, because Williams was indeed a budget soap, but it was really good. Speick is more expensive, but it lasts so long that I'd submit that that's in the realm of soaps that you might consider. That one, Arco, is pretty good. All those budget soaps. He mentioned that he might try shaving down like Palmolive or Ivory, a facial soap to use. You just gotta be kind of careful with that, because it might dry your skin a little bit. But boy, this razor's so wicked. A little bit of history to talk about today. In 1917, Congress passed the War something. Oh, dang it. War Revenue Act. Yes. The War Revenue Act does help pay for World War I. That was an expensive war, as far as proportionately to our economy, and there was an income tax already, but it's pretty small. It had been instituted during the Civil War. It seems I talked about how we divide our history by wars. Seems war does a lot to us. That's when we got our income, started the Internal Revenue Service, but it really didn't get any big teeth until 1917. boy, did it come in with brackets. Top rate, top bracket, 67%. Yeah, the top bracket right now is 37%. 67 is amazing. Prior to 1917, most of the government was funded by tariffs and other stuff. Wasn't by taxes though. Although some would argue that tariffs is a tax. But strictly speaking, as far as having to fill out paperwork and whatnot, it didn't start to happen until 1917. That was something. That's about the big one. I was looking at history for today. A big deal for this thing. This little I think I must put powder on or something, or it's called a contouring brush. And it's really big, so it probably is for putting powder or something that women don't know much about makeup. But something that women would put on large surfaces. A little bit less than the mask and spray, but as far as the percentage of the face, the beard is a pretty big, and so would be all the cheeks and forehead and whatnot. I guess powder would go on too. So I guess as my experiment, this little contouring brush does a pretty good job. Now, when we go to Japan, I planned on taking maybe a sample soap and a little sample. See if I have one here. Oh, those tiny little bottles like Sterling does for his soaps, if you got a sample of it. I thought I'd bring maybe a Sterling sample. We'll be gone for 2 weeks. I should be able to do okay with that much soap if I, rub it on and then use the brush to make it. Now, I won't be able to take a razor with me, but they do, hotels and stuff, they all pretty much provide you with a razor, just in there. And that's pretty neat. If you go into a Japanese hotel, they provide you with toothbrushes and pajamas and all kind of stuff. Really pretty neat. So that means I don't have to pack it. So I'm gonna, in order to keep our weight down, because we're traveling to 7 different cities in 14 days. Sometimes it's just one day in a city. Sometimes it's 2. And at one point, we'll be staying in Nara for 4 days. Because Nara is kind of in the middle there. We'll be able to go to Kyoto or Osaka on the train. In those areas, so be more of that, and I'll show you some more of the preparations as they come. That was really nice. I really like that razor. Boy, it is a wicked thing. Let's just do. I noticed that we are a little bit a little bit of rubbing, just rubbing that thing on your face. Kind of amazing how much lather it came. Isn't that neat? It's just still enough for open blade shaving. So with a safety razor, this should be way plenty. I might not even rinse the brush out. I would put it in another medicine bottle, and then I'd, just like my accumulator maybe, and that will be in here. I don't know. We'll try that on our next shave. I'll just leave this out on the counter here and let it dry, and then we'll see how it does. The size of this razor being 5/8 is pretty good for this kind of shaving. Yes, and because it's pretty darn sharp, it's knocking everything out. There's nothing left there. Also do an experiment. You don't see it there where you are, but I'm using two cameras. This is my iPad is up here and my iPhone is down here below. We're gonna try to cut back and forth between them and compare, because where I will be filming shaves while we're in Japan, I don't know if I'll be using the iPad much for that, and most of the photography duties will be on the iPhone. Yes, that's good. I may yet take Speick with me, as it is a good soap. The aftershave is very healing. It's good for that. Got a little bit of a buzz from that razor is super sharp and very aggressive. But no leakage. Yeah, that's a great shave. Like I said, this is the for some reason I can't remember Kifa. That name doesn't come right. I think it's made by CB Helgestrand for the Swedish military, or was. I don't know if they still do that or not. Probably not. But thanks, Matt. This was a wonderful, wonderful gift. Using the Speick aftershave. It has very, very good healing properties. So if you nick yourself and you don't have anything else, you have your alum, you got your Speick, it will almost certainly take care of you. It's a great shave. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Major Rich. You find me at shavingcodger.com. You might be finding me on my YouTube channel, Safety Cat Studios. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you're so inclined, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.